Hi all, Gospel Guitarist here again with something different this time. I thought I'd take a look at applications, apps that we use on our tabs, and I have my own Kindle Fire here. No, it's not the new one. Sure, I'll get all kinds of responses because I have the old one. Anyway, I don't use the apps a lot. But I gather with people and play for what we have is Gospel Guitar Night, and so I downloaded apps to help those around me if needed. I don't use them that much. I get curious about them sometimes, but I've learned a lot of the theory and things, so I do a lot of stuff in my head where I don't have to haul out an app every time I want to know something. I already know how to figure it out. But the apps are fun to look at, so I thought I'd just do a short take a short look around at what I have on mine, and hopefully you guys can give some input back to me. Either have your own videos out there, please leave links in the description or to your channel and tell us what you're doing. What apps are you using? What have you found useful when you're jamming with people or just sitting around writing music? There's so many apps out there, and a lot of them are just junk, and a lot of them are just flat filled with wrong information. The ones that I've taken a look at so far, Capo Assistant. So I don't use a lot of capos because I know my way around the guitar neck with bar chords and open chords and closed chords, so I don't use capo a lot. I'm trying to get myself to do that, but Capo Assistant's kind of handy for those who do, and you can check things out by finding a capo position or find needed capo position. So let's take the latter one there and say we're doing the song has a chord shape of A for an actual chord, but you can't sing it in the key of A. You can just select different chord shapes, like let's go to D. So it'll say in order to play a D you need to capo at the 7th fret and play a normal A chord on your guitar. So it tells you where to go, what key and what chord, normal open chord positions to use. As you know, using a capo sliding around, the chord forms stay the same, but the names of them change depending on what fret you put the capo at. And that it's a very simple program, and over here you have a list, if you can see that on the video. Gives you a chord shape and the actual chords and the capo position. So if I say, well, I want to put the capo, let's say in the 3rd position or so, let's go to the 3rd fret, then it'll tell you an A shape is a sounding of a C chord. So it gives you the normal shapes and the chords that you'll be playing, the actual names of the chords that you're playing in the position. So I have a buddy of mine that plays a lot with capos, and sometimes I get kind of stuck in my head, so I have this program. So that can be handy for those of you who really like using all the capo stuff. Another one that I found very useful is called Chords. That's just the chord with an exclamation point after the word chord. And it's got 4 categories. You can go into the chord category and literally dial up any kind of chord with any kind of alterations. Up here it gives you the fingering for the chords. The name of the chord is over here. The actual spelling of the chord is over here in the corner, where like a C is C-E-G, which is also the root 5th and the root 3rd 5th, and down here at the bottom it gives you the actual scale degrees that are used in the chord. All these gray boxes give you different places. You know, if you want C minor, just touch it and it'll switch to a C minor chord. If you want to play a sus2 or a sus4 chord, it'll alter the chord that way. If you want it augmented, there's all kinds of things in here. Pretty much everything is in here, all the way up to 13th chords. You have add 2, add 9, add 4, add 11, add 6, add 13s, majors, minors, 7s, 9s, whatever. It's in here under the chords. If you want to look into scales, you can do the same thing here. It gives you I don't know how many scales there are in here, but there's a lot of them. And sometimes it can be fun just to go out and pick a scale that's completely crazy. I have no idea what a C jazz minor inverse is, so it might be fun to like play that and see what it sounds like. So if you're looking for new material, new scales to play with and get new sounds, this is something that you know with as a reference tool to. This is all under the jazz category here. It breaks it down to European categories, Asiatic. There's a bunch. And so it's a really cool program as far as the scales. And then up here it shows you how to lay them out on the guitar. And again, just like the chords, it's telling you, like in this case, it's a C gypsy hexatonic 2. Let's say that 10 times. And then we got the actual chords that can play along, it looks like, in that with that scale. So it covers a C, a C sharp, an E minor, add 4, no fifth, a G sus 2 with a flat 5. You know, it just gets crazy. So that's you can also just kind of call them up. Do you want all C chords? Do you want blues? So a C blues, it has C blues with late leading tone, C blues modified, C blues diminished, C blues with a sharp 5. It just goes on and on with all your blues type of scales. So that's the chords and scales, and then you have tunings in here. And you can, again, there's just full lists of all kinds of different kinds of tunings. What's a cataking? I have never heard of a cataking, but it's there. Hot type, hot plane, you know, high plane D, layover, lead belly. Again, I've heard of him. But you got things like G minor. There's a lot of wild stuff in here. There's so much to discover in music that it's just endless. So anybody that ever tells me they're bored on guitar, it's like, you know, go get a program like this and start experimenting and learning about different cultures, the way their scales go, and there's no way you should be bored on the guitar. Then you have a harmonizer also in this program, and it'll just, you know, lays out different types of things to harmonize the chords. Again, you're getting into the major, minor, and sus chords all the way up to the 13th chords. And up here you can add chords. So if you're writing a song, it'll help you come up with more chords for your song that harmonize with the key. So that's just real quick on that one. This is called Chord Explanation Point. Okay, this is a free program, and the Capo program was free. Real quick, I also found here, this is super simple basic, Metronome, and what you see is what you get. It's free. Set the beats, hit play, and you probably can't hear that, but it's not real loud. It's the only drawback. And you just put the slider to set your tempo, so you can practice at keeping your tempo. And that's all it does. That's it. So there's other ones that are probably more sophisticated. I like the ones that I'd like to find another one, and maybe I can bring that out later in another video, that can break down the beats and accentuate certain parts of the beats. And recently I got Guitar Pro software on the computer. I haven't really gotten into it yet. I know a lot of people use it, and it's super popular. I just found a Guitar Pro app, and it's free as well. Wanted me to rate it. So I guess what you can do is you can haul around all of your tabs with you on your tablet and keep a complete library, so at song gatherings and things you can play. I myself right now have everything in my folder in PDF format that I wrote out for our group. So I got about 120, I'm working towards 120 songs, and I like the PDF format because it just, I can do whatever I want for the layout, and it's transferable to anything. But I will be looking into how to get into Guitar Pro for, I'll probably rewrite my whole book in Guitar Pro at some point. And so there's lots of things. I haven't gotten into the Guitar Pro software yet, but it is out there and it is free. And you can carry around all of your, as you can see, it's got all of the folders on your pad. I think that's all I have actually for music software. As far as the guitar is concerned, I have looked at a bunch, and it's just, oh, one really great one is GuitarTapp. And I know there's another popular one out there too. This one here is great for finding tabs and things online. So you can just enter your band or your song, and it'll come up in this software. Is great. You can search, keep favorites. I have used this one a couple times to find some songs, like if I want to learn God of Wonders. I think that was one of the ones I searched for before. And it'll come up with every source online, I guess, that has the tab for like God of Wonders, and then it gives you different styles of tabs to choose from. It's a really cool little program. Again, free. I believe it's free. I have the full version, so either I paid a real small amount of money for it or it's free. I think that might be it for my quick. I'm not really reviewing software. I don't want to make, you know, videos where I go in depth video reviews. I'm not a reviewer, and I don't want to make that my pastime. But I do want to point out that these new tools coming to us nowadays can be used in different ways. What are you guys doing? So again, feedback's good. Inform the community, leave links, post the video links. If you've done video reviews on any musical software, then share them here, so others that are watching my channel can get clued into your channel. And have a good day. Thanks for watching.